As usual, guys, don't forget to leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe, Udisen with you. If you have any questions, so just leave all the stuff in comment section below. Let's go. Today I show you only the main basic about game mode survival. That's how system work. Only for Hytale without mods. Let's go. Today we have only two game modes. Definitely, when you create the world, it is exploration. It is something as Minecraft's game mode survival and creative. So today we use survival. Test 5. Then in here you can change all the settings as you want, no matter. And also I have separated all how install different mods. I personally prefer these two mods today and press apply settings. Here's the trick. I created for creative game mode in another day because it is another long story and another long journey. You spawn in the room. In the room, collect all these materials. Press right mouse button to collect materials on the ground, or press left mouse button to break. Always break any type of boxes and any type of pots, because sometimes when you break them, you receive random loot. Also, we need this thing. Press left mouse button to collect. Also mushroom. We use this as pieces of ingredient for food. We now have any type of hunger at this moment inside the game, but we need food to regen health after we receive damage. And so, here's the trick. Our first food, the wheat. You cannot use wheat as food itself, but you can use as ingredient later. Also collect this stuff. It is essence of material, your first resources, also very extremely important. Time to make your first tools. For that, find the leaves, break down. We receive important ingredient. It is the plant fiber. Also, if we press left mouse button, we can pick this brick and branches and receive sometimes stick. So we receive stick, plant fibers, and also we need stones, as many as we can. I find the stone look like that. We have several type of stones. They can have another color and design in another biomes, but sometimes you can eat food without any preparations. Press right and hold right mouse button. I put this wild berry. And now I have health regeneration for several seconds. And sometimes it is also heal me with small amount. Of course we have heal potion. Now we have enough resources for our first tools. First, create the crude pickaxe. 2 stone, 5 plant fiber, 2 stick. Press craft. Then also we need pickaxe. And of course small sword. After that, find any type of cave or maybe a stone somewhere. You know stone? No, it is dirt. So, it is our stone. Press and hold left mouse button to break blocks. Our first workbench, it is workbench. Inside this game we have tons of different workbenches, and also you can upgrade them. So it is good idea to find free spot in safe place, which you can call your house or home, and place all these workbenches, because it is very too hard. Also you must level up sometimes your workbench. For example, it is workbench tier 1. You can level up this stuff with 30 pieces of copper ingot, 20 iron ingot, and linen scrap. Linen scrap drop different creatures which use clothes. For example, goblin or similar guys, skeleton. Also, when you break down this tree, here's the trick. Break only one row of blocks. For example, like so. One and this block. And boom! You destroy entire tree. Also, you receive a lot of different cool materials. Include logs, plant fibers, and the sap. With 3 sap you can craft the torches. You need as many as you can. Also, here we have dynamic light. How it is work? Place your torch at one torch. I want... no. I want candle. And torches place in hotbar. Place here. Now it is our candle inside of hand. How to... Now, our first task, it is go to the cave system with candle. See? and collect your first material, the copper, because we need any type of protection with armor. A lot of different yellow creatures alive here. After that, time to make our first furnace. I hope you already collect the tree, because we need fuel. No coal. I not find coal at this moment. Maybe I'm not lucky. Anyway, now here's the trick. When you choose the slot inside the machine, you can see what type of item you can put in the slot. See, it is very useful. The same story for any other workbench inside this game. For that slot, oh, we can use 3 sub, but nah. Then press turn on. So it definitely we receive 1 copper ingot from 1 pieces of copper ore. Very cool. And also, as another additional product, we also receive charcoal. We also can use this charcoal for another. Then, time to make the armored workbench. We spent these resources for that. Boom. And finally, in armored workbench, which you can place here somewhere, we can craft our first protection. With copper ingot, here the armor set. After that, we need blacksmith anvil, in which we can craft our first copper sword. Or boom. Now I have my first gear. Then go as deep as you can in your caves. You'll find then iron, totally the same manner, and make iron tools and protection. Then what the hell is that I doing? Then we can craft the thorium, the cobalt, adamantium, and mithril. Mithril not available inside the game mode survival at this moment, so also for any type of mithril items you need storm laser, which also you cannot obtain in game mode survival at this moment. Not ask me why, because no, early access, blah 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 blah. Second important task today, find this place. It is for Forbidden Temple or something. Find the entrance. Here's the trick. Prepare to fight or prepare to run, because here you find your first mini boss or something. This golem. I personally prefer ignore this golem because... And simply press run and and jump in the portal. Here totally is a free place with name Paradise, I believe. It is Forgotten Temple, seriously. Go in the center. Dun, 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 dun. In the center you find this magic pillar. Press right mouse button. You unlock the memory system. How it is work? When you find the first type of creature, you consume this blue particles. You consume the soul from this type of creature. And all these souls or memory go inside this special pocket. See? In this pocket you can collect 48 pieces. Then when you collect them, return to your statue here. Press right mouse button and press record 5 memories. And all these memories from your backpack go inside the statue. See? No memories here at all now, but they appear here. You can collect maximum to 240 pieces of memory, because this amount of live creature you can find in the game at this moment. That's how the system works. After you receive different amount of souls and plates inside the statue, you receive different rewards. Usually you unlock different type for different items. For example, when you unlock 10 memories, you unlock 3 decoration chest recipes, 2 eternal seed, and for 25 memories another and another. The most important ingredient, in my opinion, it is ancient backpack upgrade number 2 and 2 maximum teleporters when you receive 100 memories to unlock. So how to obtain these memories? Look around all the world and stay near new creatures. When you find these creatures, see blue particles, everything will work for you properly. That's all what you need to know about memory. Now time to run. Press run button and you run. Of course you lose stamina. When you lose stamina you cannot run anymore. When I lose stamina, boom, I stay and become very slow. Then you recharge stamina through the time and can continue run. It is very useful. To attack creature, press left mouse button. To avoid Move around. Press the WSD buttons. Ouch. No. Also, no. Choose my shield. Press right mouse button to block. Okay, block. Attack. Press left mouse button. Press right mouse button to block. Now time to run away. Because I have too low health and had red particles all around my screen. Very scary situation. Good idea to eat any food to small regeneration. Also, after that, make your first bed. Sometimes you can find in different structures this bed, so if you want, you can steal bed somewhere. At night time, you can use bed, press right mouse button to interact, confirm, make respawn point, press right mouse button, and see this cool animation, and you skip the night in this manner. That's how system work. With the bed, of course. Then time to farm something, because I need food for regeneration my health. First make the farmer workbench with 20 plant fiber and 6 tree log. Then in farmer we find workbench, we find everything which we need for our farm. For example, wheat seed, we can make wheat seed bag from Essence of Life. Lituk. I want lituk. Not ask me why I want lituk. Of course we need the hoe. For example, I want plant lituk. Press right mouse button with hoe like so. Also good idea to make fertilizer. Wait, my fertilizer. Fertilizer required upgrade for farmer workbench tier 3. Lituk 5 pieces cheap upgrade. Then make the fertilizer. The poop you can collect from the cow. They drop poop from time to time. So find the cow, which also spawns sometimes in the nature on the zone number 1. Zone number 1, it is the all amount biomes which where you spawn. It is the plains, forest, and another very beautiful place, believe me. Also, inside the game, it is not required, but I highly recommend to do this. You can farm different plants, obtain not only plants from these plants, but also essence of life, very important ingredient for many different things. Also, you can also use tons of different mounts. I have separate tutorials, which you can find in the game, because here extremely unusual system for mount, taming, and so on. It is working in strange way. If we talk about comparison with another video games, believe me, it is worth it. Watch my tutorials about that. Thanks for watching, recommend, subscribe, videos on resume. See